Introducing designs from Anna Mika, Waves Fashion. Vibrant Designs. Introducing designs from Ebian Ali, Unite Forms.
Stop. came with the rain on it. Cause I pulled out a million cash, all I brain on it.
You are unforgettable. I need to get you alone.
Now you want you, just cut and go in the groove.
It's not good enough for me since I've been with you. Ooh. I'm gonna sit on the straight and I'll sit up. I should know how to pick it. I'm gonna catch the rhythm while she push up against me. Ooh, she tipsy. I had enough combo for 24.
Ebian Ali, Unite Farms.
It's not good enough for me since I've been with you. Ooh. It's not gonna work for you. Nobody can be I'm gonna slip on the straight and I'll slip up. I should know how to pick it. I'm gonna catch the rhythm while she push up against me. Ooh, she tipsy.
I hope you enjoyed it. If you're gonna give me a word just to tell me, to describe what you saw tonight, what would be that word? I'd start by saying it was exquisite. Anyone has another word for me? Beautiful. Somebody else has another word for me. Gorgeous. Something from the side?
Avant-garde.
Avant-garde. I love that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I feel so great this night. I feel like I'm in the midst of glamour, glitz, style. Such colorful styles and designs. I kept thinking, I think I'm going to go to the Middle East or something. It's so beautiful. I'm in awe at this point, right? Are you enjoying the night? Are you enjoying yourself? Thank you so much to the designers. It was, at the point I was like, how did they do it? Canada is so beautiful, so rich, such rich and vibrant multicultural diversity. I didn't expect all this tonight. I didn't know where they were going to be coming from, which part of the world. Yet we came here and we've seen such beautiful work from these designers. Okay, this work was put together by Canada Fashion Festival, and I'd like to talk a bit about them, because you need to know who has done this, who put this together. So I'd like to tell you about their vision and their mission. So Canada Fashion Festival is an organization where diversity speaks volumes through fashion. Their vision is to create a platform where cultures unite to express different designs in various ways. And their mission is community development. We want to develop our communities, we want to unite our communities, enhance our communities. So they help to build strong small businesses with ethnic backgrounds within fashion, the fashion community in Canada. It says they support local and upcoming designers, vendors, and models through annual shows. And the most interesting part is that they do charity. This is not just for show. There's something big and meaningful behind this. So they donate to charity. So each year, CFF, Canada Fashion Festival, plans to donate a portion of our proceeds to local charity, and they believe that this has impacted the community in a positive light. This is good. This is good work. And I'd like to talk about the management team. They've done a great work. So I'll start by, they don't want to come up tonight, but I'll just mention their names. We have Kobe Akoto, Executive Director, Herman Ofori Macmillan, the Production Manager, Rachel Malunga, Marketing Coordinator, and Naomi Oduro, Communications Coordinator. They've done a great work. They've put this together. They've been working tirelessly just to put this beautiful work together. By the way, How are the VIPs doing over there? How are the judges doing? Are you enjoying what you're seeing here tonight?
So there's a little bit of a technical difficulty, so we'll be sharing the microphone for the evening. But how is the VIP section doing tonight? Doing good? All right, so my name is Billy and I'll also be emceeing the evening for you. And before we get started, we wanted to just give a special shout out to the sponsors that made this whole event possible. So first, Majestic Palace, right here inside the Sands Inn Hotel. And we want to thank Pandrek Dua, the owner of Majestic Palace, for sponsoring their services and being extremely flexible in making this event happen, along with the accommodating staff.
I also would like to give a shout out to Net Radio Online. It's an online radio podcast located in Vancouver, BC. Their aim is to promote global entrepreneurs who are making a positive impact in our society. So we want to thank especially the CEO, Sergio Negretti, and the radio host, Hortensia, for their in-kind sponsorship and broadcasting our event live. Thank you.
We have Sleek Media House, who offers graphic designs, video, audio, and photography services at a reasonable price. We would like to thank Patrick Arthur with Sleek Media for sponsoring their graphic design services for the tickets, flyers, video montages, and video audio equipment.
We also want to thank tonight Finishing Touch, Wedding and Events. Finishing Touch is a local business offering customized wedding and special events decor for intimate to large gatherings. We thank Finishing Touch for sponsoring the decor services for the event.
We'd also like to give a warm sponsor to Diversity Magazine, which is a local newsprint magazine that focuses on community development, multicultural services, and organizing local events. They will also be featuring the winning designer in the next upcoming issue for the next 6 months.
We also want to give a shout out to Matte and Glow. Matte and Glow is a multi-brand cosmetic store located inside West Edmonton Mall. Some services are offered. Some of our services are lash extensions, waxing, facials, and makeup applications. They want to thank Matte and Glow for sponsoring the makeup services and beautifying the models for the show.
And now we would like to introduce our 4 VIP guests. As you guys may all tell, these are the judges, and they're going to be, critiquing the designers based on originality, creativity, and talent. So, first up, we have Beverly Gann, owner of the House of Sew Studio, where she educates and consults on all things sewing, sustainability, and fashion business.
We also want to introduce Akim Lawal, co-founder of Fari Hara, a bespoke customs menswear line. He is also the co-founder of Gyro Street, an e-commerce marketplace platform for African vendors.
We have Tasha Klein Sparks, owner of Jigsaw for Hair, a luxury boutique hair salon, and she also is the founder of Styles in the City, bringing the salon experience to your home. All right, so we're going to go into a little intermission before we begin the second portion of our show. And, we've given a little bit of a shout out to the sponsors, but we'd like to bring in 2 special guest speakers. They're just going to be giving a little bit more information. So if I could bring Brittany Ekoto to the stage. She is the mother of Maya Mary Ekoto, who is the inspiration behind this whole event and the reason why everybody is donating and getting together for a great cause. She'll be giving a little PowerPoint presentation on Apert syndrome.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I give all the girls credit because this floor is really slippery. Okay, so thank you all for coming. We apologize for a bit of the delay going on today, and we thank you for your patience. I hope you're all having a great time. So we all know we're here to see great fashion and support local designers, but there's another reason we're here, and that is to raise awareness for Apert syndrome. Apert syndrome is a rare genetic disorder. It occurs only about once in every 100,000 births. So for most people, you would go your entire life and never meet someone with Apert syndrome. But it is a craniofacial disorder, which that means the bones in the skull are fused together when you're born. So it has a profound effect on the appearance of babies, as you can see. With the skull being fused, it does not allow room for the brain to grow, and it forces the head to grow in a misshapen shape, which you can see. Also, it occurs in the hands and feet. It causes bones to grow together. So you can see the fingers would be joined and the toes would also be joined as well. These are just some of the physical features. There's a lot of other health concerns that come along with this syndrome. My daughter is here. She has Apert syndrome. So we are just raising awareness for what it is because it is so rare, and we just want people to be more aware of what it is. Sure, you can bring her. You can see. You can see Maya's wearing a helmet right now because we're so fortunate for the Stollery. She was able to have a surgery on her head when she was only 2 months old. And she is going for her next surgery in a couple weeks here for her hands. So we just want to let you know, I'm going to be outside. There's a booth for the Stollery. Anything that you give today is going 100% to the Stollery. We're not taking any of it. And it's just to say thank you. The medical care that she's already received would amount to above and beyond $100,000. You know, the nights overnight in the ICU for babies, one night is over $3,000, and everything is just taken care of, and we're so blessed. And the Stollery is just such a great place to put your money. Do you want to go sit down? And so yeah, we just want to bring awareness to what it is. Yeah, there's Maya. If you want to learn more about Apert syndrome, you could go on our website. Of course, Google is a world of information as well. But yeah, just to let people know about it because it is there, and a lot of times we see things that we're not familiar with, and we stare because we don't know how to act. So we just want to, let everybody know that this is something that people are going through, and that the Stollery is doing an amazing job taking care of children with these similar disorders and other ones as well that aren't being mentioned today, but in future shows we'll definitely go there. So if you want to donate, I'm going to be at the booth for the rest of the night, and thank you all so much.
Now we have another special guest in our midst tonight. This is a mayoral candidate, Fahad Mughal. Fahad Mughal joined the city of Edmonton a few years ago, where he realized that he has this desire to make a significant change in the city. And so join me to welcome Fahad Mughal. He was going to give us a few words of encouragement.
Thank you very much. My name is Fahad Mughal and I'm running for Mayor of Edmonton. By the way, how many people have voted already? None? Well, advanced polling was on and it has just ended. So you could have voted there as well. Am I supposed to catwalk? Oh, okay. Well, I can try, but you might not enjoy it. So anyways, first of all, acknowledging the fact that we are all on Treaty 6 land. And thank you very much for inviting me on this show. Wonderful, I enjoyed it along with my wife who's sitting there, Saba. And importance of women in my life is that I am standing here today because of my mother and my wife, because they have supported me a lot. I've worked for the city of Edmonton for 4 years, and I'm a business analyst by profession. So what we do is basically identify gaps and area of opportunities, and that's how I raised more than $500,000 of additional revenue for city of Edmonton. And this is the same expertise that I bring to the city council, is to identify area of opportunities and gaps where we can improve. And that's why I stood for an accountable, transparent, and fair government. But my journey did not start here. When I came here as an immigrant with my family, I started talking to my friends and I said, yeah, I'm living in Edmonton. And they said, oh, we thought you were in Canada. So, and I did not laugh, because if anything comes against Edmonton, I fight. And that's how I stood, and I'm fighting. Because Edmonton is not getting its share. This is a city of vibrant community. This is a city of so much potential, and we have so much to offer but we don't have recognition internationally. And my platform to improve Edmonton's image internationally is to have a policy which will encourage movie makers around the world to come to Edmonton, make movies, so that internationally, from Africa, from China, from India, from Europe, all the movies will be seen there and people will say, where is Edmonton? We want to go there. And that's how you will bring any event like FIFA to Edmonton, or any corporations like Amazon. They would want to come to Edmonton, because Edmonton is not a product for me where I will bid $500 million and beg international companies to come here. Edmonton is a brand, and brand creates a need, and people around the world wants to know the brand and wants to visit that place. So there's one commitment I want from all of you today, is that October 16th, please go out and vote, because historically what has happened, even in last election, only 34% people came out and voted. That means that 34% people are going to decide what is going to be the fate of the city. And I don't want that. No matter who you vote for, I want you to go out and vote. So, do I have your commitment? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so I'd like to give a shout out to Walk in Love Foundation, not-for-profit organization that helps families and children going through hardship to get back on their feet. We thank Walk in Love for donating.
We'd like to give a special shout out to Giddy Soul. It is an up-and-coming men's bespoke made-to-order shoe line, catering to men of every age and style. With its 3D customizer tool, your personality can now match your shoe. That was clever.
So we also give a shout out to New Millennium Beauty Supply. New Millennium Beauty Supply is a one-stop shop for hair salon and boutique for all your beauty needs, specializing in hair braiding, weaves, cornrows, twists, and dreads, and more. We thank New Millennium for contributing towards the funds being raised for Apert syndrome.
We'd like to give a special shout out to NESBN. It is a platform for entrepreneurs and small businesses to network, promote, share, and empower one another. There's also Brits Brows, which specializes in waxing, tinting, microblading with over 10 years of experience. We'd like to thank them for contributing towards raising funds for Apert syndrome awareness. And we'd also like to thank the newspaper Departa and the publisher Deepak, who will be posting some of these photos online. So yes, we're gonna go on a short little 5-minute intermission, so make sure you meet a new face, get a new business card, and we'll shortly resume back.
Somebody likes the practice that I play.
Collections.
give another round of applause. Absolutely stunning. All these collections are so beautiful. Much respect to the designers and these girls for being able to walk on this. So, I don't know how the judges are going to come up with the winner, but we're going to ask them to give us some of the criteria that they're grading on. So, we're going to start with Hakeem, who's going to talk about originality.
Thank you. So I'll speak to originality. We looked at 3 criteria when it comes to originality. The first criteria is the uniqueness of the designer's collection. So is the design one of the designs you've seen somewhere before? You know, just one of those out of the new type of design. That's one aspect of originality. The second one is the uniqueness of textile. So the textiles that you see, the material, you know, is it something that is unique? So that's how we've evaluated that. And the last one being the vision behind the collection. So what you see on the runway and the way they put everything together, does it make sense? So do you see a vision? Do you see a theme? So that's how we.
Thank you very much, Hakeem. So next we're going to have Tasha talking about the creativity.
Hi. So for creativity, similar idea, we did break it down into 3 criteria. Number 1 being imagination. And with imagination, was the designer able to put imagination into their theme and bring life to the collection? And number 2, execution. Was the designer true to their theme and consistent in their collection? And number 3, did the designer, his details, and did the designer show skills in mastering their craft? So that was creativity.
Thank you very much, Tasha. And last but not least, we have the category of talent, and Namtor will be giving us a little one-two about it.
Good evening, everybody. We actually broke it down into about 4 categories. Does the designer demonstrate great design technique? Do the garments fit the models well? Was the designer resourceful in the materials used to create each piece? Did it go out of the way to attain materials that are not easily accessible? And has the designer managed to make their design relevant to this market? Like, will you buy it, will you wear it on a day-to-day basis or so? Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the moment we've all been waiting for, cue drum roll. Sorry guys, let's take it back. So we're gonna give them about 5 minutes to deliberate, and we'll have our winner shortly.
Okay, so the winner of this Canadian Fashion Festival is Unite Forms.
Congratulations. Wow. So tell me, what's the secret? What inspires you?
I guess just the passion, the drive just to continue and not to give up and just to believe in yourself, I guess.
Okay. So you tell me tonight, how do you feel?
I feel like I accomplished something big and this just validates my dream. So.
I don't think they heard you. Did you hear her? No. I didn't hear you, Abby. I'm
sorry, I'm just really nervous. I guess it just validates my dream just to not give up and to continue pretty much.
Round of applause for Abby and Ali, Unite Form. So I'm going to call Rachel Malunga to talk on behalf of Canada Fashion Festival. She wants to tell a few words for Abby.
Let's give it up for Evie and Ali, please.
with Canada Fashion Festival. We thank you so much for participating and entering into this competition. So for the ones who may not know, the whole point of this competition was basically to showcase up-and-coming designers who may not have had the chance to showcase their talent on a bigger platform. So the whole purpose of this company that we created was basically to show how immigrants are creating a positive impact within the fashion industry. And we would like to thank you. So part of the winning package is basically the winning designer will get 6 months of free advertising and promotion with Canada Fashion Festival and with all our affiliates. So we do thank you. We will be communicating with you after the event to discuss further, and we wish you all the best and continue never lose passion in what you do. Let's give it up for her once again.
I also just want to say thank you to Naomi, wherever she is, and Herman. They really helped us support, choreograph everything, even though it's been really hectic. So, thank you.
So that's a wrap, guys. We would like to thank everyone who came out to this event. It wasn't easy. It was our very first event, and the past 3 months have been very hectic and crazy for us. And we're so grateful to have a full house, such a diverse background of people who came together for one cause, also for a great cause, which is Apert Syndrome awareness on behalf of the Stollery Children's Foundation. So thank you to those who have donated. Thank you for those who continue to donate. We will update you guys with the final funding goal. Our original goal was $1,500, and once we round up everything, we hope to have achieved this goal. If you want to find out more updates, please follow us on our social media pages, Instagram, Canada Fashion Festival, Facebook, Canada Fashion Festival. Our website is www.canadafashionfestival.ca. Thank you again and have a great night, guys. And by the way, registrations for 2018 will be available in a couple months. So if you are interested, you are an upcoming designer, you might be a bit shy, you don't know if you have the will. I hope these people here inspired you, and we hope that you do register for 2018. See you guys all next year.